Hello, everybody. Welcome to another video from the Powerbomb Project. I am one of your hosts, Daniel, joined by my other two hosts.
It's Berman.
Hey, Chris.
So today is going to be more of a serious video. Unfortunately, there was a untimely death that took place on Tuesday, and it's felt everywhere in the wrestling community, safe to say. The WWE even did a tribute to this man, and this guy had never even stepped a foot inside a WWE ring one day in his life. That man is Jay Briscoe, two-time Ring of Honor World Champion, 13-time tag team champion in Ring of Honor, and he accomplished a lot more in other companies. He seemed like a great father, a great wrestler, but most importantly, a great person. And it's a tragic loss. We don't know the full extent to the car crash. We're waiting on more details to come out on that. But all I will say is that I heard that his daughters are in critical condition, and I wish for the best for them as well. I hope they have a speedy recovery, and I hope the whole family has a speedy recovery as well. And yeah, it just sucks, man. It's tragic. Rest in peace, Jay Briscoe.
Yeah, it's very sad to hear Jay Briscoe dying, and even his two daughters were injured too. And one of the things that I was reading up was he was taking his daughters to a cheerleading practice, and that's kind of how this car crash happened. Was that it was kind of sad to hear that too. And it's so sad to hear because you see a video of him like playing with his daughter, dancing with her. It's so sad to see a great wrestler and a great man uh, die from dying that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's oh sorry.
You're okay. I just wanted to say, it really sucks because he was super young still, and he was just getting started. Because I just feel bad for his family and especially his wife, but I hope his daughters can pull through at least. Like I'm sure they're doing okay now, but it's cool that somebody set up a fundraiser for them too, and they seem to reach the goal, so they can have enough for the funeral expenses and raise funds for the daughters at the hospital. But that's at least one good thing that came out of this horrible incident.
Yeah, true. The other thing that really sucks about it is that his brother, Mark Briscoe, it was his birthday the day after he died. And yeah, it's wild. The whole situation is wild.
Yeah.
So now we have to touch on the controversy. Oh, what were you about to say?
No, just an interesting part I want to mention too is that the other person who hit Jay did die on the scene too. So technically, it's karma for the person who did that to Jay Briscoe.
Well, was it confirmed that the other person was at fault?
I say so because they're saying that you can't really say her name really well, but she said, but the person who was driving the Silverado who hit Jay Briscoe died on pronounced dead on the scene.
So wait, was it her car that hit like Jay's car from behind, or
It was a wrong turn. It was a wrong turn. I think she did a wrong turn, hit Jay Briscoe's car, and that kind of caused a car crash. So both him,
oh,
or
okay.
her and Jay died on the scene.
So if that's the truth, then yeah, then that would mean that she would technically be at fault. But she is dead, and we're not gonna, talk too much crap on the dead here. But it's just a really unfortunate situation. It all really is. Now, to touch on this controversy, AEW people felt like there was a lack of a tribute last night, despite a lot of wrestlers having the Jay Briscoe bands on their arm, and AEW showing the graphic of Jay Briscoe, 1984 to 2023. But this is the real controversy. Tony Khan was not allowed to host an all-out Jay Briscoe tribute show on AEW the way he was able to do that for Brody Lee. And the reason why is because of the homophobic tweets that he did back in 2013. And listen, I think homophobia is a terrible thing in any way, shape, or form, and it should easily be called out for 100%. The man has apologized for it. And basically, Warner Bros. Discovery, if you want to tell me God forgives and y'all don't, who the fuck are y'all? That's just my personal opinion. And on a serious note, a lot of people are turning on Warner Bros. Discovery. Some people are even saying that they're canceling their HBO Max subscriptions. And honestly, I don't blame them one bit. They should have easily allowed Jay Briscoe to get a tribute show. And this is just an absolute easy example of how cancel culture in our society has just gone way too far at this rate. And it genuinely needs to stop because we're going to be looking at people for the one bad thing they did rather than everything else they did good. And I don't fuck with that at all.
Yeah, that's not right. It was really stupid. And the good thing that I do like is that Impact really doesn't care, and they did do a 10-second of silence for him at the start of the show on Thursday. So it was good at least they did that because they don't really care about that. They don't have they're a smaller company, but still, it sucks. And the good thing was, and we talk a little after this about Tony Khan making something for Ring of Honor for Jay Briscoe. That's a good thing for us.
Yeah, he was able to tape a tribute show for Ring of Honor. He said it's going to be a free episode. And I don't know if it's going to be the first episode of Ring of Honor TV weekly, but it looks like it is. And I can't wait for that tribute show to come out. I'm definitely going to tune in for that. That's all I can really say.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
It's just I'm glad that Tony is doing something for them. Unfortunately, Warner Brothers is kind of stupid. Discovery for not allowing this because it's like he's just a regular guy. I mean, come on, he can show like a little respect. He's just a person after all, not perfect at all. He's
Honestly,
apologized already for it.
like, bro, cancel culture is just so fucked. So fucked. Like, people are no longer human beings anymore, you know? It's genuinely fucked up.
Yeah.
So, all I have to say is Jay Briscoe, at least he's getting a proper tribute on Ring of Honor and other places. So, with all that stuff being said, thank you all so much for watching today. We didn't make this video for any views or subscribers or likes or anything. We don't really give a shit about that on this video. We just kind of wanted to come up here and discuss this because it sucks. It just genuinely sucks, you know? We just literally saw the Briscoes have the trilogy with FTR last year, and everyone was talking about it. So, yeah, with all that stuff being said, man, rest in peace once again. My condolences go out to that entire family, and I'm not playing when I say that. So, thank you all again if you've tuned in. I've been Daniel,
I've been Berman.
Chris.
and we'll see you all in the next one.